What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Ultimate Team World Cup series. This is episode number 6, and we start today's episode off by reviewing the group table. Of course, we've won our 3 games in the group stages, which means we are through to the knockout stages, and of course this is our 3rd attempt at trying to win the World Cup. In our first attempt we got knocked out in the group stages, in our second attempt we reached around the 16, and in our third attempt we have now reached around the 16, and hopefully we can go even further this time around. But we had a couple of contracts to apply straight away, one to Giovinco there, and I decided not to give one to Hart. I just thought I'd take him out of the bench. But yeah, we're into the round of 16, and hopefully we will be able to get through to the quarterfinals for the first time in this World Cup series. We come against this side to begin the episode off, a 79 rated 100 chemistry side, 4-4-2 as well. A very decent side. Begovic of course in goal, Abate at right back, Navas right wing, Javi Martinez, Raul Moreles. The strike partnership is Remy and Torres and all the other players in there as well. But the first chance of the game would fall to us in the 7th minute here as Sterling goes down the right hand side. He's getting his shirt pulled, my opponent, so I decided not to carry on with the run. I thought I'd just play the advantage and then stop, pull up and get the free kick instead. So the referee books the defender as he was pulling the shirt of the rapid Raheem Sterling. Win ourselves a free kick. We swing it in with Miralem Pjanic towards the centre, and his header is met at the far post by Gonlons, and he makes it 1-0 to us. So fantastic header, and we do take the lead right on the 10th minute mark. So 1-0 to us, and in the 21st minute Miralem Pjanic gets on the ball here, goes down the right hand side and finds Giovinco. Giovinco gets past his man, rolls it off towards Sterling. Sterling gets onto his left foot with a nice little Ronaldo chop, finds Vossen, who leaves it. It comes to Gonlons, he finds Vossen, and it's a great finish into the bottom corner, and that makes it 2-0. So we're 2-0 up just 22 minutes in, having a fantastic start in this game, and yeah, 2-0 up, and in the 33rd minute, good chance for us to get 3-0. Miralem Pjanic goes through, but as we shoot from just outside the area, it goes harmlessly over the bar, and it is still 2-0. However, from the goal kick, Begovic clears up towards Torres here. It's headed on by Vermaelen. Vermaelen finds Miralem Pjanic. He plays a 1-2 with Vossen. It's played over the top towards our Belgian striker, but unfortunately his half volley goes over the bar as well, and it is still 2-0. But all the early chances coming for us really, and in the 38th minute, a good chance for us to make it 3-0. Some nice passing, a great triangle move there, and as Giovinco goes through one-on-one, he slots it under the goalkeeper and into the bottom corner. So that was a really nice goal. 3 players involved there. So a great passing move and a great finish by Giovinco. So 3-0, and in the 44th minute we could have made it 4-0 as Giovinco finds Vossen here. Vossen plays it through towards Barnetta down the left hand side, beats Abate, plays it infield towards Vossen. Nice little first touch, but unfortunately the shot was well saved by Begovic, and then it's cleared away only as far as Gonlons, who strikes it, but again Begovic makes a really good save. So 3-0, but all the chances in the first half were to us, and in the second half we started in similar fashion. In the 48th minute we had a corner, it came to Gonlons. Gonlons gets past him, with a step over, crosses the ball in towards Inigo Martinez, but his header loops onto the bar, loops onto the roof of the net and goes out for a goal kick. And then the 63rd minute here, Janssen gives it towards Vermaelen here. Vermaelen finds his Belgian teammate Vossen down the left hand side. He beats Abate, gets onto his right foot here. Really good chance. He shoots, beating the last defender, but Begovic makes the save and keeps the score at 3-0. So all the chances in this game were coming to us, and it was only going to be a matter of time before we scored that 4th goal. And in the 76th minute here, you see Vossen get on the ball. Nice little back heel towards Giovinco. Giovinco finds Vossen, waits for the run as Giovinco picks him out. Really good chance for the Italian as he stops the ball. Scoop turns around the last defender and finesses the ball into the bottom corner. So 4-0 here, but I have to say Begovic really didn't cover himself in much glory in this game. He made a couple of saves, but other than that, most of the shots I took were just flying past him. The guy couldn't seem to save much, and in the 87th minute here, Barnetta gets onto the ball. Nice couple of dribbling, but unfortunately Begovic did make the save and keeps the score at 4-0. But that's how the game would finish, a 4-0 victory. And yeah, it does see our progress into the quarterfinals. So a very comprehensive win. Giovinco with 2, Vossen got 1, and Gonlons got the opening goal of this game. So in our 3rd attempt at trying to win the World Cup, we've now got the furthest. We've reached the quarterfinal stage, and that is fantastic news for us. And you can see there as well, we had 12 shots, 8 on target, and 4 goals as well. So a very dominant performance. We deserved the win, and we are indeed through to the quarterfinals for the first time in this World Cup series. But after that, we had a player pack to open, but again, unfortunately, I didn't really get anything I wanted. It's an 81 pace Nigerian striker, so he'll be good to keep in the reserves, but I don't think I'll ever use him. of course, because we are building a European Confederation team. And I also decided to get myself a new coin boost from the catalogue, as well as my current one had run out. We decided to get ourselves back into the tournament here. Of course, after winning that round of 16 game by 4-0, we are through to the quarterfinals. So on our third attempt, we've got as far as we have gone before. So hopefully we can get ourselves into the semi-finals, who knows, but the squad was looking fully fit, so I decided to go ahead and get ourselves into a game here. And we come against this side, very decent, 83 rated, 100 chemistry side for this quarter-final matchup. 4-1-2-1-2, Courtois in goal, back for a Contral, Company, Hummels and Walker. It's Jaume Coutinho playing holding midfield, Royce and Kirchi on the wings, Modric as the playmaker, and a strike partnership of Mario Gomez and Balotelli. So a very decent side this team, this guy had, and the first chance of the game would fall to him in the 9th minute, and the first goal would fall to him as well, as Balotelli goes through one-on-one and slots it past the goalkeeper to give him the lead there in the 9th minute. So unfortunately for us, we did concede early on. So after a dominant performance in the last game, I was hoping for a similar one here, but unfortunately we were 1-0 down just before the 10-minute mark. It's my defending again, which is my biggest downfall. I should have got the ball away, I didn't, and it is 1-0. But directly from kickoff, we tried to hit back here, and despite Giovinco losing out to Modric, he gives the ball away of Royce. It comes to Gomez. Gomez gets tackled here, and as Vossen plays it towards Gonalons, he plays it back in towards Vossen. Hummels gets caught in no man's land, and it's a good finish by our Belgian striker to make it 1 apiece. We're back on level terms, pretty much straight from kickoff, and we are back on level terms here. And in the 15th minute here, Royce gives the ball away. Sterling gets onto it, plays a 1-2 with Vossen to get round Fabio Contral. It's Sterling, he crosses the ball in, or tries to cross the ball in, but it's deflected. It goes out for a corner. We keep the pressure on. It's Miralem Pjanic across the ball in, and it's Thomas Vermaelen who heads the ball past the goalkeeper and makes it 2-1 to us. So from 1-0 down, it's now 2-1 with just 16 minutes on the clock. So a fantastic header there, and I was very pleased to be 2-1 up. But from kickoff here, he gives the ball towards Modric. Modric gets onto the ball and tries to find Mario Gomez, but it's intercepted. It comes to Sterling, and Sterling just sprints through the middle. A fantastic display of pace by the England wide man, but unfortunately Courtois makes a save, and it tips onto the post, and Sterling runs into the post, and it's cleared away for a corner. So I don't know how I failed to score there, but still, from the corner it's crossed in by Pjanic, and it's headed away only as far as Mario Gomez. We make the challenge with Barnetta. It comes to Inigo Martinez. He pokes the ball forward towards Vossen. Vossen strikes it, or sorry, it was going to strike it. We keep hold of the ball though. We get out wide towards Janssen. Janssen crosses the ball in, then Vossen strikes it on the bicycle kick, but unfortunately it goes into the side netting, and it is still 2-1. But a very action-packed early 25 minutes in this game, and in the 27th minute, Giovinco finds Vossen. Vossen finds Raheem Sterling. He was beating Fabio Contral for pace all game long, and as he goes to shoot at the near post, Courtois, the Belgian goalkeeper, makes a good save and keeps it at 2-1. But from the corner, it's Pjanic who crosses the ball in. Vossen wins the header, but it's a good save by Courtois, and it's cleared away by my opponent. So still 2-1. But in the 38th minute, my opponent had a free kick, crossed the ball in with Royce. Kirchi goes for the header. It's cleared away, but I felt very annoyed at the referee here because he gives a penalty, and I really didn't think it was one. My Russian goalkeeper brings down his man, but as you'll see on the replay, he clearly smothers his body really well and wins the ball fantastically. I thought that was a great piece of goalkeeping, but the referee didn't agree with me. He gave a penalty and a good chance for my opponent to level the scoreline here just before half time. So it was 2-1, but Royce was down over this penalty. He takes on my Russian goalkeeper and he beats him by sending him the wrong way. So 2-2, and my opponent is back on level terms. He had a much better side than me, and I was doing quite well to be leading this game 2-1, but unfortunately he made it 2-2, and 4 minutes before half time he ended up making it 3-2 as well. Hummels heads the ball into the back of the net and gives my opponent the lead for the second time in this game. And I was kind of annoyed as well because, as you'll see on the replay, Giovinco leaves the post, and I've mentioned this before on my channel. The players on the post leave it when the opponent gets the header, and I don't understand why. You see Giovinco come off the post there. Why? Stay on the post and try and head the ball off the line, but still, it's 3-2, and in the 73rd minute, my opponent goes down the right-hand side. Really good chance here as he keeps holding the ball, offloads it to Kyle Walker, who crosses the ball in. Mario Gomez wins the header. It clips the underside of the bar and goes into the back of the net. So 4-2 to my opponent, and unfortunately the game was surely sealed there, which is a real shame. game. I was doing quite well against a very good side, but unfortunately 4-2, and I didn't fancy my chance of coming back from this. However, I would get myself a goal here in the 80th minute as Miralem Pjanic gets hold of the ball and tries to find Barnetta. Eventually Barnetta does get onto the ball, rolls it through towards Giovinco. Giovinco stops it, Scoop turns around the defender. Sorry, he doesn't Scoop turn around the defender, he just takes it around the defender and finesses the ball past Courtois to make it 4-3, but it would prove to be just a consolation goal. We did lose this game, and unfortunately we are out of the World Cup in the quarter-final, so that's a real shame, but unfortunately we won't progress any further in this online tournament, and our third attempt ends with us reaching the quarter-finals, and now we'll have to do it all over again. But as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode of this World Cup series, please leave a like, because it's much appreciated and it really does help my channel out, and it only takes a second to click that like button, and I'll see you for the next episode of my World Cup series very soon.